Very good afternoon, students. Today we will see the last point of your second unit, that is aromatic acids. After complete watching of this video, student able to explain about structures of aromatic acid, uh, their physical properties like solubility, melting point, boiling point, or factor affecting on the acidic nature of the aromatic acid, etc. So let's start the video. Now, aromatic acids. What is the aromatic acids? After 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 uh, knowing about this terminology, aromatic acid, you will realize that aromatic acid is nothing but the one aromatic ring is attached with acidic as a functional group, like benzoic acid. In the benzoic acid, what is the how it looks the structure? Just use just you look at the screen where you can see the actual benzoic acid structure. Like benzoic acid means benzene ring is attached with your carboxylic functional group, that is COOH. This is carboxylic functional group. So this is benzoic acid. Now aromatic acid contain one or more carboxyl group. Carboxyl group is COOH attached directly to the aromatic nucleus, or the compound in which one or more carboxyl group are attached directly to the aromatic ring. Okay, here are the some different carboxylic acids. First you see that benzoic acid. In the benzoic acid, benzene ring is directly attached with carboxylic ring like COOH. Then next is 2-hydroxybenzoic acid. In this 2-hydroxybenzoic acid, at number position 2, which is also called as ortho position, where hydroxyl group is attached. So this ring is named as 2-hydroxybenzoic acid. Then next is the 2-aminobenzoic acid. In the 2-aminobenzoic acid, at position number 2 of the aromatic ring, where amino group is attached, so the name of the structure it becomes 2-aminobenzoic acid. What is the next is the phthalic acid. In the phthalic acid, which are the functional group? Two carboxylic group are attached at number position 2 or 3, so it is called as phthalic acid, where 2 carboxylic acid, that is functional group, is attached to the benzene ring. Next is a 2-methyl benzoic acid. So 2-methyl benzoic acid, here at position number 2 methyl group is attached, so it becomes 2-methyl benzoic acid. Next is 3-nitrobenzoic acid, where at position number 3 nitro group is attached. Here we can like benzoic acid or ethanoic acid, this some IUPAC name. Here at position number 2 aminobenzoic acid, at position number 2 hydroxybenzoic acid, here 2 hydroxybenzoic acid, here it is also called as phenoic acid. Then also 2-methyl benzoic acid, when methyl group is directly attached to the benzene ring, it becomes toluene ring. So toluene, when methyl group is attached to the benzene, it is simply called as toluene. So in this structure 2-methyl benzoic acid here, so this 2-methyl benzoic acid we can also named as toluidic acid. Why toluidic acid? Because methyl group is attached to the benzene ring, it becomes toluene. So acidic group is attached to that particular toluene, so we can named as toluenic acid. Likewise, this is some naming, or how to refer, how to name the particular aromatic acid. This is all about that. Next is the introduction about how the structure it forms, which group is involved, is there sigma bond, pi bond, or what is the angle difference between carboxyl carbonyl group and between methyl and any oxygen group. This is all about the introduction of aromatic acid. Just look at the about introduction about the carboxylic acid. The carboxyl functional group is represented as a COOH. How? COOH means dash COH. It becomes carboxylic functional group. Is the end product of alcohol oxidation. If the we we have to carry out the reaction of alcoholic functional group, means how to convert the alcoholic functional group to here acidic functional group. In that we have to treat your alcohol with oxidative product. Means if there is a oxidation happens in between alcoholic group, so it get converted into acidic functional group. Here the term carboxylic acid is little special in the sense that it represents two functional group, first a carbonyl group and second hydroxyl group. Means how the carboxyl or this particular carboxylic acid is prepared from which two different functional group. It is prepared from two functional group. Like if we substituted or subdivided COOH in two group, then it becomes, that is C double bond O, C double bond O, it becomes carbonyl group, and OH is hydroxyl functional group. Means after this separation of this acidic functional group, or if we subdivided this COOH group functional group, then it becomes, or you can get the carbonyl as a functional group and hydroxyl as a functional group. Now one can say that in the carbonyl group or hydroxyl group is bonded to carbonyl C double bond O group, it is often represented as a CO2H. Means this COH can be represented as a CO2H, or we can also represent like COOH. Carboxylic acid have been found to constitute one of the most frequently encountered classes of organic compound. A large number of natural products are either carboxylic acid derivatives or are derived from the acidic compounds. Means what is the importance of this carboxylic functional group? Means most of the carboxylic acid is can be we can get from the nature as itself. Means different in the nature, like in the nature from which source we get the different natural product. Most of the first and most important source is our different plants. Next is marine source like sea and minerals. From that we can get the different carboxylic acid, or they can be derivative of this carboxylic acid. Then the structure of the most stable conformation of formic acid. Here what is formic acid, how it looks, what is the structure formula for formic acid? Formic acid is nothing but HCOOH. HCOOH means instead of R we can say this R is replaced with H. So H single bond C, then COOH, it becomes formic acid. So what is the stable conformation for the formic acid, which is given here? You just look at this screen, you can get the stable conformation. Conformation means we might be studied in your POC first, like stereochemistry. What is the conformation, how it looks, what is the orientation, how it rotate. These all about your stereochemistry. You must be seen in your POC first. Okay, now just look here how it looks, this formic acid. The sp2 hybrid carbonyl carbon atom is a planar with nearly trigonal bond angle. The OH bond also lies in this plane, eclipsed with the C double bond O. Just you can see the orbital diagram of carboxylic acid, molecular structure of carboxylic acid, what is the bond length between carbon and carbon to oxygen double bond. What is the bond length between carbon to hydroxyl group? What is the bond angle between COH or COOH? Here you just look here how it looks, what are the different bond angle in between them, 124, 125, 110. These are all the bond angles in between the structural arrangement of the compounds. Now, carboxylic acid dissociation water to form carboxylic ion and hydronium ion. The carboxylate ion formed is stabilized through resonance by effective delocalization of the negative charge. Here, what is the how it's from the resonance? Resonance means we can say we can draw with the help of resonance that electronic movement or electron movement or charge movement throughout the compound, how it moves from one atom to second atom, third atom to first atom, how it moves. So by creating a number of resonance structure, it becomes stable compound. These are the parameter we have seen earlier. But just here, look at here your carboxylic acid dissociation water to form means after in the water what will happen in the water means if your carboxylic acid is treated with water, then it gives you what it gives you hydronium ion means H3O plus means hydrogen ion from the acidic group, its proton donated to water, so it becomes hydronium ion. And what will be the remaining product name? It is carboxylate ion means RCOO minus. So here in the bracket they have shown the resonance hybrid of this carboxylate ion. Means in the carboxylic ion R single bond C, then C double bond O, and then C single bond O. It is the first resonance of the carboxylate ion. What happens in the first carboxylate ion resonance? The bond of the bond between carbon double bond with oxygen, here bond shifted, one bond from that double bond of carbonyl group is shifted towards the oxygen, and at the second oxygen atom where carbon is bonded with oxygen is through the single bond. So here that negative charge of oxygen bond which shifted to the bond formation, means it helps to bond formation between carbon and oxygen single bond, so it becomes carbon oxygen double bond, and the double bond of the carbonyl group, that is carbon double bond oxygen, which shifted towards the oxygen, so it becomes negative charge. Means this is the resonance hybrid, we can say, for the carboxylate ion. Only two resonance hybrid can be formed through this carboxylate ion. Then carboxylic acid exists as a hydrogen bond dimers. Means if the two molecule of the acid it can form the dimers. Dimers means they can react or they can form bond between them through help of hydrogen bonding. Why it favors hydrogen bonding? Because here acid has the ability to accept the hydrogen, means it act as a hydrogen acceptor, also it act as a hydrogen donator. How it act as a hydrogen acceptor and a hydrogen donator? Just look at the structure. In the structure, what is the functional group for this acid? RCOOH. Here just we can say, suppose consider here example acetic acid. What is the molecular formula for acetic acid? CH3COOH. So in this we can represent as a CH3 single bond C, then C double bond O, then C single bond O, O single bond H. Here the carbonyl group means C double bond O. This Oxygen is a electronegative atom. Oxygen act as an electronegative atom, so it is electron rich, so it can easily accept the H plus, means because oxygen itself possesses negative charge, so it easily accepts the H plus means positive charge from whom, from proton, so it can easily accept the H plus ion, so it acts as a H bond acceptor, or we can say that hydrogen bond acceptor. Then this acid, how it act like a hydrogen donor? Just look at the screen here. In the acetic acid OH is mentioned here, or OH is represented here. In this OH, this bond from this H plus, this means the bond between oxygen and hydrogen, which shifted towards where? Oxygen atom, because it is electronegative, so it attracts the electron towards itself, means from through that bond this oxygen withdraw the electron towards itself, as indirectly it shifted towards the oxygen atom, and the H plus from that hydroxyl group, it removes with as a H plus, so means it is act like H plus donor also. Means this is the ability of the carboxylic acid, like it can act as a easily H bond acceptor and H bond donor. So through this OH bond formation ability, through H bond acceptor or H bond donor, it can, means one acid molecule can be bonded to second molecule through help of the dimer. Through help of dimer means with the help of hydrogen bonding, means the carbonyl group of this oxygen which accept the H proton, and the hydroxyl group of the H plus, here where H plus can act like, or it can release hydrogen from itself and form the hydrogen bonding. So with the help of this H bond acceptor and H bond donor ability, this acidic functional group which forms the dimer with the second molecule of acid molecule. This is all about the carboxylic acid. Next is the acidity of carboxylic acid. Why this means how the acidic what are the different factors which affects on the acidic nature of carboxylic acid, etc. We will see. Here carboxylic acid acts as a both hydrogen bond acceptor due to the carbonyl group, means due to the carbonyl group it acts as a H bond acceptor, because this oxygen atom, electronegative atom, will attract the H plus atom, and hydrogen bond donor due to the hydroxyl group, and due to the hydroxyl group it can be act like a hydrogen bond donor. As a result, they often participate in a hydrogen bonding. Means through the help of this hydrogen bonding, it forms the dimer between the acidic functional group. Then carboxylic acid usually exists as a dimeric pair in non-polar media because of their tendency to self-associate. Self-associate means they can form the bond between intramolecular, or we can say intermolecular of same functional group. Like acid functional group can be interacted with acid functional group, with the help of hydrogen bonding they form the dimer. Means this is called as self-association. Self-association, why it is referred as a self-association? Because same functional group is form the bond in between hydrogen bonding, with the help of hydrogen bonding in between same functional group, because here interaction occur between same functional group like carboxylic group functional group. So it is called as a self-association. This tendency to hydrogen bond gives then increased stability as well as higher boiling point related to the acid in aqueous solution. Here, why what effect on the through this self-association? Here, this hydrogen bond or this self-associations leads to leads to getting the stability of increasing the stability of that compound, as well as this is responsible for higher boiling point, because if the forces between the intramolecular or in between that particular compounds is strong, then it's very difficult to break down. So it difficult to break down means ultimately it leads on increasing boiling point. Means here, for breaking up that bond on intramolecular forces of the compound, it requires more energy. Understood? Means here why they are said like this intermolecular forces leads to increasing boiling point. Means if there is a strong forces in between molecule, it leads to higher boiling point. Higher boiling point means it requires more energy to break the bond in between the compound. Understood? Means this cells association can affect on the increasing boiling point of the compound, as well as it also increases the stability of the compound. Okay, if the compound is stable, then it's unable to react. Okay, if the unstable is the compound, means it easily can react with the other molecule. So it can easily form the bond between after reacting with the other molecule. This is the all about stability, instability, what will affect on the is this particular compound, on the acidic nature of the carboxylic acid. Understood? Now next is the carboxylic acid are polar molecule. They tend to be soluble in water, but as the alkyl chain gets longer, their solubility decreases due to the increasing hydrophobic nature of the carbon chain. Now, carboxylic acid are polar molecule. One assignment for you student, what you should go through the what are the different polar molecule and non-polar molecule. What factor affect on the polarity and what factor affect on the non-polarity. Why particular compound is called as polar in nature, why particular compound is called as non-polar in nature. But here I will give you some idea about that polar, what is the polar nature, what are the non-polar. Generally what happens, just consider here example H2O. Why H2O? How it dissociate? H2O can be dissociate like H plus and OH minus. Means here this OH is responsible for the polar nature of the compound. Means here because of this hydroxyl group we can say this water is polar in nature. Next example is acid functional group. In the acid functional group, actually this acid is derived from whom? From alcohol, means hydroxyl functional group. Just we have seen in the introduction section, if the hydroxyl group is oxidized with the help of oxidizing agent, it easily converted into which group? COOH group. So here COOH in this functional group, OH is present. So this acid it can be act as a which compound? Polar compound. Next, what about non-polar in nature? Generally in non-polar nature means here if the this for example acidic acid we can say this is polar, but this CH3 one carbon can, if this one carbon is replaced with 9 carbon atom chain. 9 carbon atom chain means no navic acid, because nonane, octane, decane, these are the derivative of alkane. We can say that means 10, if the compound is 10 carbon chain, then we can say this is decane. Nonane when 9 carbon chain, means here instead of CH3, instead of methyl group, if this methyl is replaced with 9 carbon atom chain, then this compound is become non-polar in nature. Non-polar in nature means hydrophobic nature. Then OH means hydrophilic. And what about hydrophobic? If the cyclic compound, for example benzene ring, cyclohexane ring, different ring, or different number of carbon atom chain, this could be become as a hydrophobic. This is simple and general basic difference between hydrophilic, hydrophobic, then polar and non-polar. uh, polar also called as hydrophilic, because hydrophilic means OH group is present here, and hydrophobic is also called as non-polar. Non-polar means cyclohexane, benzene, number of carbon atoms chain. This compound, it becomes non-polar or hydrophobic in nature. This is the polar and non-polar compound. So here where we are, carboxylic acid are polar molecule. They tend to be soluble in water, but as the alkyl chain gets longer, their solubility decreases due to the increasing hydrophobic nature of the carbon chain. Means carboxylic acid, if the means CH3COH, it can be referred as a acetic acid. Acetic acid, this is polar nature, so it can be easily soluble in with water, because water itself is a polar in nature. But the chain of this CH3, just I have said earlier, this CH3 methyl group is replaced with 9 number of carbon chain, then it becomes compounds non-polar, or we can say the hydrophobic nature. So it cannot easily soluble in water, or it is insoluble in the water. Then carboxylic acid are characterized as a weak acid, meaning that they do not fully dissociate to produce H plus cation in a neutral aqueous solution. Means carboxylic acid is generally characterized as a weak acid, because in the neutral aqueous solution. In neutral aqueous solution, it acts as a weak acid because it cannot easily dissociate H plus. In number of in different theories, in different prediction, we have seen that the compound which has the ability to donate H plus proton, means proton, very easily or very faster. So this compound is strong acid. Whereas if it requires more time, or it cannot dissociate, or it cannot donate easily H plus, this compound act as a weak acid. Now carboxylic acid have a one property that distinguishes them from most of other compound. They are acidic. Now not as acidic as a fumant sulfuric acid, but still pretty damn acidic. The acidity of this compound arises from the resonance stabilization of the conjugate base. Means generally any acid which produces its conjugate base. Here just look at the screen. This carboxylate ion is COO minus, which produces two resonating structure. Means here one oxygen getting negative charge, whereas other oxygen is bonded to carbon atom with double bond. Okay, so again that O minus, that is negative charge, shifted to bond formation, and that double bond, single bond from that double bond, we shifted towards the oxygen atom to means where it locate as a negative charge. This conversion occurs like resonating structure. Only two resonating structure is formed for this carboxylic ion, and which is responsible for the acidic nature of the compound. Now carboxylic acid undergo hydrogen bonding much like alcohol. However, in a carboxylic acid you have both a hydrogen bond donor and acceptor. Just we have seen earlier, means carboxylic functional group in which carbonyl group which act as a hydrogen acceptor. Okay, and whereas OH functional group of carboxylic acid, OH, from this OH, H bond can be donated. So it acts as a H plus bond donor. Now here, this acid thus form highly stable dimer as shown below. For small acid, example acetic acid, this dimer cannot even be broken down by distillation. So here this dimer is formed between this two acidic functional group, means after reacting of this two carboxylate ion or carboxylate group, it becomes leads to formation of dimer. So this dimer is very hard to break. Just we seen in the earlier that acidity of carboxylic acid in that means if the means this dimer is hard to break, means ultimately what it affect on whom? It affect on boiling point or melting point of the compound. Okay, because of this strong dimer. So here mentioned that for example acetic acid means CH3COOH. This CH3COOH, one molecule of CH3COOH is form bond or it form dimer with another molecule CH3COOH. Okay, so it becomes dimer, and this dimer is very hard to break through steam distillation. Means this steam distillation we can't separate this two molecule, that's the one acid molecule and second acid molecule, because of this strong dimer formation. Now the acidity of this compound can be modified by changing the substituent on the alkyl portion of the acid. Electron withdrawing group make the molecule more acidic by stabilizing the negative charge on the conjugate base, while electron donating group make it less acidic by destabilizing the same thing. Okay, this what happens here. If we have to separate this particular compound, then one of molecule of this acetic acid we should substitute. We should substitute means we should means in the CH3COH, one of molecule of CH3COH, one hydrogen atom of methyl group like CH3, which we can replace with chlorine molecule. Chlorine is a halogen, so it has the ability to withdraw electron. So what happens? The acidity of these two molecules get differed, so they can easily separated out. So this electron donating group and electron donating and electron withdrawing group, how it affect on the acidity of the carboxylic acid, we will see. Now here this is protonation. Just look at the screen. In the screen you at the last point, protonation, under the point of protonation where RCOOH has mentioned, then CH3O plus, which is shown on the arrow. Then what happens here? One hydrogen means this carbonyl group C double bond O, which accepts the proton from this hydronium ion. Next is the next step, which is represented as a O plus H, means this oxygen becomes positive charge. Then what is the next, which is shown as a reversible mark. Here this bond between C double bond OH, that shifted towards the C single bond O. So in the next structure, R single bond C, then C single bond OH is formed, and C double bond O, and bond is shifted here, and that oxygen get positive charge. Okay, now what is the next, which is mentioned is reversibly, like that bond is shifted, double bond is converted into single, and that positive charge is moves from oxygen to carbon atom. This is occur in the protonation, in the acid functional group. Protonation of carbonyl is favored by resonance stabilization, while protonation at oxygen is disfavored by partial positive charge on carbon. Means protonation is generally favored by whom? Generally favored by carbonyl group. Generally carbonyl group which accepts the proton. Generally means mostly. And whereas in the hydroxyl group, H can be act as a hydrogen donor. In the next lecture, we will see the factor that affect on the acidic nature of carboxylic acid. Which are the different factors, how they affect. This point we will see in the next lecture.